Welcome, lovely Virgo, to your general monthly reading for the month of February 2025. I will begin your reading with crystal and turban seashell scrying, symbolic cards, then tarot and oracle cards, and at the end, I have a charm for you as well. Let's go ahead and roll, lovely Virgo, and see what Spirit has in store. Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, all who are with me in the highest divine realms of love and truth, I ask that you please give me clear understanding, clear communication, and interpretation skills to bring forth the most loving information that Virgo needs to know most. Thank you, Spirit. Whoa, right off the bat, Virgo, right here. Okay. Who is Virgo? Okay. All right, Virgo, I'm seeing you. You're coming through as a masculine. This is not gender specific. You're whispering something in a female ear. Now, again, not gender specific, just the energy. Excuse me. Now, you have your eyes both open, which tells me you're seeing something clearly. It's almost like you found out some kind of information and you're whispering this information in a female's ear or a female energy. Now, this female, both of her eyes are open, but she's looking as in like a state of shock. In a good way, though. It's almost like, Virgo, you are finding out something very fun or something very helpful for you and for someone else, or for yourself, and you're giving this information to someone else. It may help them as well. There's something about the transfer of good information here, something exciting, something happy, but it's shocking to this feminine energy. Okay, Spirit, give me more. What is this about, please? Now, this feminine, this does not mean that this has to be an intimate partnership, okay? This can be anyone. There you go, right here. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Who is Virgo? Okay. And what is this? Okay. Virgo, I'm seeing some kind of frustration here. It's almost like I'm seeing two masculine energies. Again, you're coming through as a masculine, and it's like you're griping another masculine out, like you're telling another masculine what you really think of them or a situation. Now, here's the thing. This other masculine is coming through as part human and part fox. And with the expression on this person's face, it's giving me the feeling of some kind of trickster energy. Someone who talks smooth, knows how to sell anything that they want to you quick. They think very fast on their feet, but in this situation, it's in a negative manner towards you. There's some kind of trickery here. Give me more, please. Excuse me. Here. Thank you. Okay, who is Virgo? Okay. Okay, I see. All right. So now what Spirit is showing me, Virgo, you are coming through as a dog. So this is protector, loyalty, best friend, unconditional love. The same feminine energy that I saw that you were whispering in the ear of earlier, this feminine energy is now hugging you up. So for some of you, this could actually mean an intimate partnership. If you're single, then that could mean that if you are wanting to have an intimate partnership, that is on its way. Okay. It's a very loving, beautiful relationship. It is one, yeah, it is one that you're very protective over, or you're going to be very protective over. This person is going to give you mutual respect because of the way this feminine is hugging you as a dog, okay, as this unconditional love. This feminine, it's like very, the expression is like a very appreciative. But I'm also getting the sense of protection as well, protecting this relationship. Now, if you are not looking for a love romantic partnership, that is absolutely fine. This could be a business partner. This feminine energy could represent a boss or a coworker, a family member. Okay. A close bond. If you're already in a love relationship, it could also mean a closer bond than you've experienced with this person before. I'm feeling like what you whispered into this feminine's ear has something to do with this trickster. It may have been that you were planning, you were telling this feminine energy that you were planning on telling this person what you thought of them, or planning on setting strong boundaries with someone. This is definitely something here with the tug of war with another masculine. Okay, let's go ahead and see. This could be like a situation of like two friends headbutting, or it could be like two different people at a job. Maybe there's two people not getting along. Like maybe one is a supervisor, the other one is maybe a lower rank. And someone feels the supervisor, just an example, would ask you, Virgo, to do everything because, Virgo, let's get real. You're an excellent worker, right? But the issue with that can be that because you're such a good worker, a lot of times you may get a lot more work put on you than other people. So it's not always a good thing. So it may be a situation for some of you, that's not going to be for everyone, but some of you may be feeling overworked and underappreciated. And if it's not dealing with a job per se, it could just in general be like, someone, a friend, a relative, something like that. Someone in your life not appreciating what you do and asking for more, asking for more, and asking for more. Now remember, Virgo, this masculine, this trickster energy does not have to be a male embodied. This could be a feminine, a female that is more masculine, okay, in their more masculine energy. But yeah, I definitely see there is some frustration here. Okay, thank you, Spirit. What do we have? Yeah, okay, definitely. There's some kind of turmoil. Excuse me. Great things never came from comfort zones. Okay, yeah. Okay, so here we go. Now, let me set these aside. Give me just a second. Virgo. Now, this, if you see here, I feel like for most of you, this does have something to do with work. Again, does not have to be, okay? This person is standing in a John boat with a business suit on, right? Okay, now, you see the waters are raging. It's almost like there's a hurricane getting ready to literally take place here. Now, first of all, I'm used to John boats. I've owned many of them. And a John boat is not something, even in calm water, that you would want to stand up in. You would have to be a person that would be out in a John boat a lot to even stand up in them, okay? Because they can flip with you very easily, especially with the type of bottom that this John boat has. It does have a partially flat bottom, but it's not the complete flat bottom. Therefore, it can flip with you. Now, if you take into consideration, there's a business person here. The water is raging. That is not something that you would want to do out in raging water, right? First of all, you wouldn't even want to be out there in a John boat, okay? Because I've been in it before. The least little bit of water can literally start to make you sink, okay? So this is not a good idea. But here's the thing. You have this light out here, okay? This is your goal. This is something you are attempting to get to. But to get there, you have to leave your comfort zone, okay? There's some kind of disturbance that you have to face in order to get to this light. This light could mean peace. It could be, getting someone to see your worth, like we were talking about here. It could be many different things. Now, another thing here, this umbrella. Most of us know that if you take an umbrella out in extreme weather, it's going to flip up backwards, and it's not going to serve its purpose to keep the water from raining on you, right? So it's almost like here you have a John boat that is not the right equipment to get you here. You have an umbrella that is unnecessary equipment that's not going to help you get here, okay? You have a briefcase that may have tools in it, but you have one hand that is holding on to something that is unnecessary, right? So it doesn't leave you a free hand to open the briefcase to get into your tools to help you. So in this situation, what I'm feeling like here is, let's say, for instance, it is a person at a job, okay? Let's say it's a supervisor. And your goal, the light, is to get this supervisor to understand that you will not be manipulated into working extra hours and not getting any extra pay, right? That everyone else needs to do their share of the work too. Okay, so what you don't want to do is you don't want to bring in a whole bunch of extra stuff bringing up extra situations, bringing up extra things that really are not going to help you get to the light. You don't want to bring in extra turmoil, because remember, I saw how frustrated you were getting, which is, I understand about getting frustrated, but it was like you were really, really letting this person have it, like kind of over the top, Virgo, kind of really losing your temper. So I feel like Spirit's saying that's one of the things that you need to not do, not to bring with you in order to get here. You're going to have to go about getting to this light in a more peaceful manner within this storm. Okay. But it's going to be very important to go through this storm, even if you have to, jump out of the boat, even if you have to try to swim there, even if you have to release this with all the tools in it, or you have to release the umbrella so that you have a free hand to be able to get into this briefcase that have your tools, which could be documents, could be proof, could be whatever. Okay. But something has to be released. Okay. You can't use all three of these things. At least one thing's got to go. Okay. In order to move through this successfully. Now, once you get to that light, once you have gone through this, because you're not too far from it. Okay. It might look like it's a little farther away, but really it's not. So basically, I feel like what Spirit's saying here is, yes, stand your ground, but don't allow someone else's raging emotions, their turmoil, and their manipulation tactics trigger you to the point to where you have no free hands, okay? To where you end up being this raging emotion as well. Because if you end up falling into that manipulation and being that raging storm as well, then you've got two storms here created that are pushing and pulling against each other. You lose the boat. The winds are going to pick up. You lose the boat. And more than likely, if you're flipping out of the boat, you're going to let go of your tools and you're going to lose your umbrella too. So, and you could very well drown, right? So I feel like Spirit's saying it's going to be very important to keep your calm, while at the same time making sure that you bring forth the right information, nothing more, but only what pertains to that situation at hand. Okay. It could be a situation, for an example, that maybe this has been an ongoing thing. Okay. Maybe last time this happened, it was over, I don't know, you ate this person's donut. Okay. And now this time it's about you being overworked. So you wouldn't want to, in this situation, you wouldn't want to bring up, oh, and yeah, and last time you said that I ate your donut. That does not pertain to this situation. That's what I'm trying to get at here. Okay. And Spirit wants you to focus, only say what you need to say about this particular situation and nothing more. Okay. Because too much is going to run over this other person's head so much that they're not going to understand the concept of what you're trying to say. Okay. So the best thing for you to do, Virgo, Spirit's saying, is not to allow this person to trigger you. Stay as calm as you possibly can while speaking as little as you can, but getting the point across. And this will help calm the storm, and you will be able to successfully get here much faster. But in order to do so, you have to leave your comfort zone. You have to face this head on, okay? Because apparently this is something, if you don't face it head on now and take care of the situation, it's going to get worse over time. It's what I really feel here. Okay, Spirit, let's go ahead and go to the tarot. What would you like to tell Virgo? Thank you. Whoa. All right. Which one would you like first? This one? Okay. Reverse or upright? Upright. And we have, yep, Eight of Pentacles. This could definitely have something to do with work. Doesn't have to be, but for most of you, I feel like it is. This is a card about paying fine attention to detail, which is you, Virgo. Okay, this is what's getting you into trouble per se. Is you're so good at it, right? You're so good at what you do. You're such a good worker. And then here we have Seven of Wands. I cannot make this up. Now, this did come out in the reverse, but Spirit wanted it in the upright. Here you are. This is setting boundaries. Okay. Willing to fight for your position. This is what this is. Very interesting. I just can't make it up. Okay. Spirit, Holy Divine, please give me more for Virgo. What's going on here? What's going on? Now, if you may say, well, I don't have a job. I'm retired. I'm at home. I'm not around many other people. There is still some kind of situation. This could be a family member. It could be a neighbor, someone in your community. There's something here going on for sure that's going to agitate you. You're going to have to face some kind of challenge here involving another person. Okay, Spirit, what is going on here? Tell me more for Virgo. What is going on for Virgo? What is this about? I'm glad to see you taking and holding your position. Okay, I really am. It takes a lot of strength and courage, Virgo. Do you want me to continue with this deck? Yes? Okay. Thank you. Okay, and what do we have? Reverse or upright? Upright. And we have the World. Yeah. Okay, so by you, I love this. This is simple. Okay, so by you standing your ground, setting strong boundaries, speaking your truth, okay, and saying, look, this is what's going on. This is how it is. This is how I feel. And this is what I'm going to accept. And this is what I'm not going to accept. This is going to close this cycle for you. Okay. And this is going to start you on a brand new cycle, because the World is the very last card of the major arcana within the tarot. So then it starts back over with the Fool, taking a leap of faith, new beginning. Okay. So that's what's happening here. I love it. Spirit, do you want me to continue with this deck? No. Thank you. Okay. All right. Well, Spirit, I can't take that many. That's too many. That's way too many. Give me less, please. But what is the outcome here for Virgo? What is the outcome? Thank you. Okay. What do we have? Okay. Reverse or upright? Upright. We have, oh, nice. Ace of Cups. Okay. This is a brand new beginning. Okay. So you're closing out a chapter here. You're starting a brand new beginning, the birth of something new. So obviously it's going to be, a new beginning that's going to give you what it is that you want to accept. Okay. And you won't have to deal with the things that are not good for you anymore. Okay. You're going to be able to release these by setting these strong boundaries. Now, this Ace of Cups, this is a cup that flows over continuously. Okay. It never runs dry. So it's like this is a very emotional type new beginning of excitement. Okay. Very happy. It's also a card of intuition. It's like gaining a higher intuitive learning from this situation that you faced. Okay. You trusted in the divine, or you're going to trust in the divine to help you move through this the way that you need to help you navigate it correctly. And by doing so, it's almost like Spirit saying, okay, I'm going to reward you with some increased intuition here because of doing this so successfully. It's almost like a beautiful reward. Okay. But the fact that the cup never runs dry to me, that is a huge reward in itself, because it's like a continual flow. Anytime that you feel like you need a pick me up, all you got to do is say, Spirit, Holy Divine, please give me, a pick me up. Please give me extra energy. Please give me, whatever. And whatever you need will arrive, as long as you trust and have faith. Okay, and what do we have here? Yeah, we have the devil. Okay, and we have, is this reverse or upright? Upright. Okay, we have 7 of Wands again. Now, this is a different deck. Okay, so the devil, now, let me see. Is this Capricorn or is this? Okay, I heard Capricorn for some and not for others. Okay, so what does this mean? Okay, thank you. So some of you, this could actually be a Capricorn. If you are looking for love or you are already in an intimate partnership, this could be a Capricorn that is coming into your life. Okay. Now, this could actually be part of this new emotional, exciting, happy beginning. Okay. This could be a reward, a gift from the universe, again, for closing out the cycle and doing as Spirit is asking you to do in a calmer manner to solve this situation and to keep it from happening again, allowing you to move into a more peaceful, loving, compassionate type energy. And by doing so, then by you being in that energy, you're also going to be bringing someone else, which in this case could be a Capricorn. Again, doesn't have to be, but Capricorn energy, someone with Capricorn in their chart, towards you, that's going to be in that same. I saw you coming through as the dog, and there was a feminine energy that was very compassionate and loving, and she had her arms around you. Remember? Okay, that's what that is. Now, if you are not looking for love, if this is a totally different situation, then what this could mean is that you could have a boss that's coming in Capricorn energy. You could have, I don't know, this situation, if it is work. For many of you, it's going to be. It could be that you, by telling your boss and standing up for yourself, it could be that your boss resigns and a new one comes through. It starts a brand new beginning in that way. Or it could be that you realize, you know what, this job is not for me anymore. Because I'm not going to allow myself to be treated this way anymore. I know my worth, and that's not fair. And I know I'm a great worker, but I should be compensated for my great work if you're going to overwork me. So, therefore, I'm going to walk away. I'm going to put an application in somewhere else, and I'm going to go ahead and put my notice in because I have several months of emergency money already saved up, something like that too. So just take that how it resonates in your life. But however this is turning out, this is an excellent energy here. Excellent. Capricorn, that is also an energy of someone who's a builder, someone who's constantly building. Okay. So if you are coming into contact with a Capricorn, whether it's business partnership or whatever, friendship, whatever, this is going to be a very complimentary energy for you to be around. Okay. This is going to be someone that's going to keep you encouraged, because Virgo, you are also a builder. Okay. You two are pretty much, you have a lot in common. Okay. But you have enough that's not in common, that you both can stay interested in each other if this is an intimate partnership or a friendship. Okay. But either way, whatever this is definitely going to work out well for you. And then we have the 7 of Wands again, right? So we have two different decks, 7 of Wands. And I feel like what's going on here, Again, this is about setting boundaries, and Spirit is wanting you to make sure that if it's a new relationship of any kind or a new job, whatever this is, make sure that you set boundaries right up front. Okay, let this new person that's coming into your life, or let this new uh, place of work or whatever know again what you did up here. Okay, this is what I'm willing to accept, and this is what I'm not. Right? Okay, let's go ahead and move on and see what trinkets we have for Virgo. Okay, and what do we have? Oh, we have the mouse. Okay, I love it. Okay, so the mouse. This is, for me, intuitively, the mouse is about being able to move quickly. I saw the fox in the beginning, a fox hybrid with human, right? This person that you're having to stand up, like, I don't want to say stand up against, but stand up to, okay? And so while you have this person who is trickster type energy, very manipulative, that has to think fast on their feet to get out of situations, has to be very sly. At the same time, you're asked to take on the mouse energy. Now, the mouse, this is an energy of moving very quickly. It can also be a very sneaky energy as well. But it's a sneaky energy as far as, like, if you think about it, a mouse would kind of hide out, wait till the right moment. If it sees food, it goes and gets its food, which is something that it needs. It's not doing it just to be a trickster. It needs the food, right? So the mouse has learned how to be very flexible. It can go, in and out of the smallest, tiniest cracks, right? All to get what it needs to meet its needs. Okay. Now, when it goes and, let's say there's a piece of cheese, it grabs that cheese, right? And then it has to sneak back to wherever it has its home. Okay. And there's a long process there of it reaching back to its home. But it knows how to navigate just right so that it doesn't get caught, right? So I feel like Spirit's saying that you need to take on that energy of knowing how to navigate just right what we already talked about. Okay. So that because this is something you need. This other person is trying to manipulate. They might need you to work extra hours, but it's also in a manipulative way. Okay. It's not right. Now, so what Spirit's asking you to do is basically, because this is something you need to do, is to stand up to this person and set those strong boundaries in order to set yourself free and be in a much calmer energy to take on this energy. Okay, I do recommend that you look up the spiritual meaning of the mouse. This is going to be your spirit animal at this time to help you navigate this situation. Research it. By all means, please, as always, use your own intuition as to what you feel connects with you to help you navigate this. Not all websites are trustworthy. So just make sure, use your intuition, do what you feel is that you are being called to, okay? For the meaning. All right, I'm going to leave that here, lovely Virgo. I wish you the best with this. I'm sending you much love, happiness, and success. You've got this, Virgo. And as always, remember, find your miracle in everything. Much love.